Alrighty guys, we are back at the very beginning, but don't worry, we are about to jump past this noisy section. We are here to do the other endings since we hit our first ending in the last episode. We have our flowchart we're going to be heading to, and my friend made a nice list that I have next to me with all 6 endings, and all the info to obtain them is all spoilered out on Discord, so that way I can click on them and see what I need to do as I go. So yeah guys, we're gonna click on ending 1 here. It says 471, which I believe is the order in which we need to handle the doors. So we have to go all the way back to do door 7, or I mean door 4. Now he said something about, okay, the 4 and 5 doors. That's the info I was hoping to see. So this is what we have to go back to, and we have to pick door 4 this time around. So let's do it. The 4 and 5 doors.
I thought we were finished with that topic.
Alright, so we are going to be trying to speed through this as long as we are good to go, I think.
Then what should we do?
We should talk it through.
Oh my god, enough! All we're doing is talking!
Santa threw up his... Yeah, I think, we should have... This shouldn't be anything different yet.
Talking won't solve anything! It can't help us find our way out of here! You really sure you want to just sit around? We've only got 7.5 hours left. We already wasted an hour and a half of our 9 hours.
Okay, so this should be... This is the first choice entirely, so, this would be back when, I think 9 is even alive at this point, right? This is the first door solution, right? Yeah, this is where... Yeah, okay. So there's supposed to be a way to skip through this.
Well, thanks.
Correct.
But
Snake is alive again!
Oh yeah, that's right. We can't have any.
Yeah,
more than
I went
5
through the
people in
5
one
door. This time I have to go through the 4 door.
All 8 of us can't.
Then it would...
wait, I'm telling.
Come on.
Call me if I'm.
Sorry.
Oh,
Hey man, if you think I'm getting some creepy dude's blood all over him...
Okay, so this is after 9 has gone through already. Okay.
What the hell? Yeah, doesn't mean...
oh.
That's kind of nice
can't
to,
go
like,
anyone-
skim this very briefly. Alright. Let me just make sure. I want to make sure I have this
we
up.
need part now, but
Alright, sorry. I'm trying to organize my other monitor so that way I can see to make sure that my recording is still running, but I can also see what I need to do.
because I do.
That's
All right.
not an ounce. If you're.
What am I?
There's nothing. If I do 7, and if you had...
7, the digital...
Oh, the 4.
Wait, what about the?
Lotus Santa, our bracelet numbers 8365.
Oh. I have to answer. 8365 would be 11, 17, 22, which would add up to 4.
8 plus 3 plus the digital root of...
Yeah. He repeated what he
It's 4.
determined.
Add up our 4 bracelet numbers and the digit.
Then we can go into.
Yeah.
So the team assignments: 7 Snake, Lotus, Santa.
Alright.
Are these really the teams I want?
Yeah, and then he asks himself, and this is...
I never want to see that thing again, but something's telling me that...
This is what
that I need
convinced me to do
examine
door
even
5
just
in the
a little
first
closer.
place, was this line right here. Something tells me that it'd be a good idea to examine the corpse. It kind of like felt like it hinted to me that, like, if we go through door 5, we're gonna learn something about his corpse, and then we didn't really learn
Of
anything.
course, if I went through door 5,
but-
I wouldn't... I could bring...
Alright,
Should I stay silent, or should I stop them?
let's see here.
Alright then. It seems we've reached... I'm going through door...
We're over there.
The door's not going.
Which door?
Decided that door 4 will be fine. That's where we're going this time. Alright.
I'll go through door 4 with Lotus,
So,
Santa,
until we get somewhere we've done before, I am gonna play this normally. I'm not gonna be skipping through. So, it is gonna be a little time consuming. I'm probably gonna have other puzzles that I haven't done before, but I want to experience all the games,
There's nothing
so...
to worry about. I just need to stay by her side.
Yeah. Jun, Akane, Kurashiki.
This should be fine. It's no problem this way. I should see the other 4 off.
He made no shows of affection, but Junpei saw her as something more than just a friend from his childhood.
Looks like Ace and the others are going.
He watched the other 4 walk toward their door. Ace, Snake, Clover, and Seven. Junpei said nothing as they left. Before long, they had reached door 5. They talked to one another for a few seconds, saying things Junpei couldn't hear, and then laid their hands one by one on the scanner panel of the red.
Now then.
Now then. Ace grabbed the lever. His face tight with determination, he turned over his shoulder to look at Junpei and his companions.
Goodbye.
So it was, Ace, Snake, and Clover go through door 5, right?
Be careful.
Everyone else is going through door 4. Oh shit, there was one more that went through door 5. As Ace pulled the lever, the door swung open. Oh. Ace, Clover, Snake. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's one more. The door swung open, the mouth of a great hungry beast. I probably should have paid attention a little more.
So horrible.
Okay, so it's 7 going to, I think. Beyond the door, Junpei knew lay the sad remains of the 9th man. It did not surprise him that Ace, Clover, and 7 hesitated. The body was not a pleasant thing. Yep.
What are you doing? We need to hurry.
He's blind, he can't see it. Yep. Snake had no such problems, his blindness made him immune to the horror. He stepped through the door, his feet making a wet splack in the pool of blood.
Snake, your shoes.
It's fine. Hurry! Or are you planning on dying with everyone else? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you?
Sorry, Snake.
Let's go.
Alright. The 3 remaining steeled themselves and stepped through the door. And it shuts. Bye-bye. Door 5 swung shut, closing with the heavy finality of metal upon metal. Junpei and his companions scrambled to the door.
Hey! How is it over there? Did you find anything? At least say something, will you?
Something's beeping.
It's just like before.
Probably the sound of the detonator on the bracelet.
Do you think they're okay?
Jun's face showed her concern more plainly than her words ever could. Almost as though in response to her question, a voice rang out from the other side of the door. It was 7.
There it is! That's gotta be that dead thing! Come on, get over here! We gotta authenticate!
Alright. And they're good. Cool.
The beeping stopped.
The sighs of relief were audible even through the heavy door.
Looks like it stopped.
Junpei and his companions leaned away from the door and breathed a collective sigh of relief of their own.
Hey, guys! Are you doing alright over there?
They'd heard Seven's voice, but it wouldn't hurt to be sure.
Yes, we're fine.
Despite the recent danger, Clover's voice was bubbly as ever.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you about this whole dead thing, okay? The dead is just like the red, but the color's different.
Thanks, Clover.
You know how the red was red? Well, the dead is blue. Other than that, it's just like the red. Authenticating is the same too.
Awesome! Thanks! That helps a lot.
Guess alleviate some worry. This is the first time we're doing this
we should
in
probably
this
move on
run
now.
through. So,
You be careful out there.
Roger that.
Roger that. All right. So now we go through 4. Junpei and the others left door 5 and head towards door 4.
Now it's our turn. I'll go first.
All right. They stood in front of the red and placed each of their hands upon it. 4 asterisks appeared on the screen. Junpei grabbed the lever and turned around.
Okay. We ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's go.
None of them looked particularly optimistic, but their faces were set. Junpei nodded to them and turned back toward the red.
All right, let's go.
With strength and determination, he pulled the lever. Alright. A door we have yet to see. Run! The 4 of them leapt through the door together. Oh, it's a long hallway. The moment they had passed through it, each heard a cold electronic sound coming from their left wrist.
Oh, damn.
In the center of each bracelet, a red skull appeared and began to flash.
It's counting down.
The detonator's countdown had begun. In the long moment that each of them spent staring at their wrists, the door shut, yes. The numbered door behind them closed, the sound of metal on metal reverberating down the hallway.
We can't go back!
We need to hurry and find the device.
Hey! Where the hell is the dead?
How would I know?
Don't give me that crap! Start looking!
I already am!
Jeez. They began to run, eyes looking frantically for the device that was the key to their salvation. The hallway they found themselves running down was a long one, easily 300 feet in length. On the right side of it stood a series of wooden doors, all nearly identical. If they had taken time to think, they would have likely discerned that the doors led to cabins.
Don't tell me the dead is in one of those rooms.
Jeez.
Oh no! How many rooms do you think there are?
Junpei was too frightened to count properly, but at his best guess, there were 7 or 8 of them.
Ah, fuck! We don't have time to count.
Junpei ran to the nearest door.
We just need to open them all.
Damn, he grabbed the knob and shook it hard.
It won't open.
It didn't feel locked, more like someone had hammered an iron plate over the other side of the door. Junpei turned around to find another door and saw his companions had already run to doors of their own. They did not seem to be having any more success than he had. Their own words confirmed his fears.
Shit, this one's no good.
Same here.
Jeez, this seems a lot more stressful than the other door.
It's not moving.
Jun was the last to speak up. As Junpei looked in her direction, his eyes caught something he hadn't noticed before. A small red blinking light.
There it is, at the end of the hallway. Run!
Even as he yelled, he ran. He grabbed Santa and Lotus and Jun and pulled them toward the light. Santa called out to them as he ran.
Hey, how many more seconds do we have?
How would I know?
Our time limit is 81 seconds.
I know that, goddammit! I'm asking you how many seconds we have left!
Has anyone been counting? In all likelihood, Junpei figured nearly a minute had already passed since the door had closed behind them. Damn. If that was true. Urgency foremost in all of their minds, they arrived at the end of the hallway. The dead sat on the left wall, blinking almost tauntingly at them.
Hurry! It's the dead! Get over here!
Junpei grabbed hold of the machine, his hands slick with sweat and shaking. He slammed his hand against the scanner panel.
Come on, everyone!
The other 3 quickly followed suit. With a grunt, Santa yanked the lever downward. And we're good. Yeah. Catch your breath, everybody. Gonna go through each one panting.
Looks like it stopped.
His hands beginning to steady, Junpei wiped away some of the sweat that had beaded on his forehead. As they caught their breath, the 4 companions began to look around.
There's another door at the end of the hallway.
He could see a heavy-looking set of double doors. Set into the walls of the hallway, on either side of the larger door were 2 smaller ones.
Let's try this one first.
Alright.
And of course it won't open.
How many times had he come across similar doors with similar results, he wondered. Or perhaps, he corrected himself, more a lack of results. Whatever the reason, the door remained firm and unyielding, and refused to allow Junpei or anyone else passage.
A keyhole.
Above the keyhole was a small symbol engraved in brass.
What's this mark? Mail?
He wasn't quite sure what to make of it and stared at it for a moment of confusion. That's right, we haven't had the conversation about how these are like the star, like star sign doors or whatever they are, right? It was June that corrected him.
No, not exactly. That's probably the symbol of Mars. Well, technically, they are the same symbol, but I saw a number of similar symbols near the main stairway. The symbols of the solar system.
Oh, that's right. The sun.
Okay,
Saturn.
so they did see it at this point. That's
Earth.
just Junpei being silly. Okay.
At least that's what I'm assuming.
So this isn't the man symbol. It's a symbol for Mars?
I think so, yes.
I see. Wait, where's Santa?
While Junpei and June talked, Santa had disappeared. They turned to find him some distance down the hallway. He had gone to check the other doors. Eventually, he reached the last of them and jogged back. It took him only a moment to catch his breath again.
Yeah, so, I looked the place over. Here's the deal. None of the other doors open.
Then that
Huh.
must mean...
We only have 2 more doors.
Lotus examined the doors on either side of the larger double doors. Each one had a metal plate attached to it.
maybe it's the room number.
The door on the left has a B92, and the one on the right says B93. All right, let's open them. I'll open B92.
Okay, I'll get B93 then.
Alright. Junpei put his hand on the doorknob, and Santa moved to the other door. They'd made it through the numbered door alive. There was nothing more to be afraid of. Junpei and Santa looked at each other and nodded.
1, 2, 3!
In unison, they pushed against their respective doors. Oh! And promptly found themselves in a new room. June followed Junpei as he threw open his door. They turned around and saw that the door on the other side was open as well. Okay, both rooms open. Through the door was another person, his mouth agape. Wait, what? It was Santa.
Hey, it opened.
Okay.
Yeah, it did.
Junpei and Santa looked at each other.
I didn't expect that.
It was so easy.
Lotus's calm voice broke into their thoughts.
Maybe this is all part of Zero's plan. I can't say I enjoy being treated like someone's puppet.
As she headed for room 93, Lotus continued.
Well, now we have these 2 rooms. I'm sure there's something in there that will help us get out of here. Let's find it. Santa and I will search this room. You 2 take the other one.
Alright.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, here we go! A new puzzle. Let's do this. Junpei's face still isn't there. Alright. Looks like we have 2 little rooms to examine. Well, let's get to it. This vase looks expensive. I wonder how much we could get for it. Are you gonna steal it? Hehehe. Ooh. This kind of weird. This is a kind of weird looking picture. Do you think it's an abstract painting or something? It looks kind of like a demon with an elephant-like nose, sucking on a human's brains. Whoa. Where did that come from? What's her brain made of? Can't say I'd mind finding out a little more about what goes on in there. She said something creepy and you're still into her. Don't go for the crazy ones. Okay. Matches. Alright. Junpei looked down blankly at what he was holding, then up at June.
Oh yeah, how's your fever? You feeling better now?
Yes, I'm fine.
June certainly looked fine.
Let me see your forehead.
Junpei held his hand on her forehead for a few seconds.
Guess it really has gone down.
Are you worried about me?
Oh, I get to answer. No need to be coy. Yeah, I guess I am.
I guess I am.
June blushed and giggled.
By the way, Jumpy.
Hmm?
How did you end up here?
What do you mean? I told you earlier, didn't I?
There was a man with a gas mask when you got home at night. You
Yep.
inhaled some white smoke and passed out. When you woke up, you were on D-Deck.
Damn straight.
But is that really the truth?
Huh.
What?
What?
Jumpy, are you hiding something from me?
What?
No, why would I?
Well, if you think about it, this is awfully suspicious. I mean, why would two childhood friends bump into each other in a place like this?
Yeah, it is.
Hey, I could
true.
ask you the
Very
same
true.
thing.
Are you hiding something?
What would I hide?
Well, I don't know. Anything. I mean, you're hiding it. How would I know?
You mean like the number of men I've dated?
What? Junpei's heart stumbled over itself.
Do you want to know?
What? Why is she bringing this up now? What? He had to admit he was a little curious.
Don't worry.
She smiled at him.
Only 18.
18!
Times 0.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I guess I just haven't met Mr. Right yet.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you don't date anyone. Alright, well, whatever. June looked a little embarrassed and scratched the back of her head in a desperate attempt to seem nonchalant.
Yeah, I see.
Usually when someone says Mr. Right is like after they've dated several people but it doesn't work out. But I guess she's saying that her not finding Mr. Right is just not dating anyone. Junpei coughed quietly in much the same way.
Anyway, I'm not hiding anything. Just like you, Jumpy. When I woke up, I was on D-Deck.
Well, you do have a point. I mean, why did Zero pick us? We haven't seen each other since elementary school.
I wonder.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's been on my brain since the beginning, but I don't really know. And for a few moments, she had the faraway look of someone in deep thought.
Look for what connects the victims. That will lead you to the culprit. Do you remember Seven saying something like that?
Yeah, I do. So?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think this must all have something to do with a classmate of ours.
You got any ideas who it might be?
Everyone has their theories in this game. We've heard a lot of theories from a lot of different people, but...
No, nothing.
Oh,
Well, if it had something to do with school, then it could be one of our teachers, or maybe the principal?
a lot of
or the
people.
janitor, or the lunch lady.
No, I can barely remember any of them.
Yeah, I know.
Well, alright. Junpei went back to searching, feeling unpleasant and confused. Elementary school. Elementary school. Was there anything strange that had happened in elementary school? As he searched the room, he continued to rack his brain. Alright, we're back. Let's see. I don't want to go through this door yet. I guess we have 3 rooms to search. I didn't realize the bathroom was separate. Okay. So let's just go... I don't think there's nothing being displayed. How sad. Looks like the drawers are empty too. Okay. We're probably not gonna be able to go out. Jimpy, where are you going? Think about going over to Lotus's room. Do you think maybe you could go look around here? Okay, yeah. No, that's the door out. My bad. Go to the end of the hallway and go in this door. We'll check out the bathroom. That's the bathroom wall. There are square tiles all over it. Okay. Just a shower head, nothing special about it. There's a little blue platform protruding from the shower wall next to the knobs. It's for putting soap on. I used a shower once, so I know. Wow, good job. That's the shower knob. Let's see if anything happens when we turn it. No water's coming out. Alright. Now let's check the toilet. There's nothing there. The tank's empty too. There isn't even any water in it. Alright. Collection of full and partially depleted rolls of toilet paper. Someone was well prepared. There's nothing too suspicious about it. Alright. Really? There's nothing? Just nothing in the bathroom, I guess. Alright. Yeah, why don't we go back to the living room? Okay, go back. Oh! Guess we're going in here. The bottle with water in it. This is a bedroom. They probably have it here because your throat always feels dry when you wake up, you know? My throat's dry, but I think it's because I'm a little nervous right now. Well, we did run a lot, so we're kind of sweaty. Hey, Jumpy, did you want to take a shower together? What? Just kidding. Too late to take it back. My brain's already working out the picture. Oh god. My throat was dry already. This sure isn't helping. Alright. A wooden cupboard. There are cups inside, surprising no one. The light blue blanket with some designs on it. Someone's made the bed, or at least never unmade it. There's only one bed sheet under the blanket, nothing exciting. Alright, look, there's two pillows right next to each other. Guess it's a double. Huh? What's up? You're turning red. Oh man, is there fever back? Oh my god, Junpei, you're clueless. Hey, are you alright? Do you need to lay down for a minute? I'm fine. I think it's still a little early for that. Huh? Oh my god, these two. Hey, seriously, are you really okay? They're so much more flirty now! Through this door. A bed frame. Now we don't have to worry about falling off. I toss and turn when I sleep. She's blushing again. What the hell is she thinking about? Oh my god. Alright, well. Can we check under the bed? Oh, guess not. Picture. This isn't a painting, it is a map? Looks like a map of the ship's interior. Oh, this is a great find. I think it'll be really useful. Let's take it with us. Alright. Now it's possible to use the map screen. Cool. Junpei took one last look at the map, then folded up and slid it back into his pockets. June looked up as he closed it.
This ship is bigger than I thought.
Yeah, it's probably about 900 feet long.
Must be one of those fancy cruise ships.
Of course, it doesn't really look like a cruise ship. Everything in here is really retro. Even if it's just some sort of style choice, there's just too much.
Do you remember what Zero said?
Yep. And then we have the story from 7 talking, I don't think that it happened in this part of the game, but we have the story that we learned of in our other playthrough of, you know, possibly being a sister ship.
Do you think maybe this boat and the Titanic have something to do with each other?
That's a good point.
Interesting that they bring this up here when we learned that in the other
I doubt
way.
he would have mentioned it if there wasn't a reason.
Junpei took a moment to look around the room.
Do you think this boat is...
Well, not the actual Titanic. I guess replica would be a
of
better
the Titanic?
choice.
A replica?
Yeah, you know, like a copy of the actual boat.
Who on earth would make something like that?
Fans. Crazy Titanic fans.
Crazy Titanic fans.
No way. Do you even know how much money that would take?
No idea. But all they've got to do is break even, you know?
Break even?
Yeah, they could use it as a cruise ship. Climb aboard a piece of history, sail around the world in the resurrected Titanic. Hell, with marketing like that, they'd probably have more customers than they'd know what to do with.
Do you really think people would want to ride on a ship with such an ominous past? It's the site of the worst
I bet there
accident
would
in
be
history.
plenty of people that would.
Over 1,500 people died. I wouldn't be surprised if you'd get cursed just for going.
A curse, huh?
Jumpy, do you believe in that sort of thing? You know, curses and stuff?
Nope. They're a load of crap.
Sorry, but I can't really say I believe in that kind of stuff.
Tact was not one of Junpei's many better qualities.
What
What are you trying to say about me? Game? That was my choice.
No, I guess that's kind of a dumb question.
Yes, I do believe in curses. In fact, I think it was a curse that sunk the Titanic.
What?
A curse sank the Titanic. The curse of the Egyptian mummy.
What? Junpei couldn't understand how June had maintained a straight face to say that.
Supposedly, the Titanic carried the mummy of the priestess Amun-Ra, which was stolen from a pyramid. And they say that the mummy had a history. Everyone involved with it died mysterious deaths. Come on, I'm sure you've heard of it before.
Huh. Alright.
Those who open the coffin will be forever cursed. Haven't you ever heard that one?
So you're saying the Titanic sunk because of that curse?
That's right.
June's eyes had lit up with excitement like a child with a new toy. Yeah, I don't know.
That's stupid. I don't buy it.
It's true.
How can you be so sure?
That mummy wasn't just a normal mummy. It was really mysterious, totally unbelievable.
What is so unbelievable about it?
Well, supposedly, she was really pretty.
Pretty?
Yes,
But she was a mummy.
that's right. She wasn't all shriveled up or rotten or anything. She almost looked alive.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, it's that thing. I don't remember the name. Where your body turns into some kind of wax. The fat
What?
in it turns into something kind of like candle wax, right? And
Yes, saponification. That's
Saponification.
not what it was.
huh?
That's not it. She wasn't wax.
Then what was it?
They say that she was frozen.
Ooh.
What?
Spooky.
Frozen?
That's right. The whole body was frozen solid. You know how a human body is more than 60% water? Well, all of that water was frozen. The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic. Even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted.
That's crazy.
Yep, that is crazy.
I think so too, but maybe it's true and we just didn't know about it before.
I didn't know?
Yep. Maybe it's common sense to eat shaved ice in the desert because it lasts forever.
What? What kind of crack is June smoking?
Huh? Nah, that seems too silly to be true.
But maybe it isn't. It just appears that way because you didn't know it was true.
Well.
Ah, yes. June and Junpei talked a little more and then went back to their investigation. But even as they did, his mind went back to what she'd told him.
Ice that doesn't melt, even in the desert? Does something like that really exist? No, even if it did, it wouldn't really be ice anymore, would it?
The more he thought about it, the more his head hurt. Like he'd eaten his ice cream too fast. Well, alright, that was a, interesting conversation, to say the least. I don't really know what I'm supposed to glean from that, but let's move on, I suppose. A key! Dresser key. Alright. It's a mirror for the dresser. Now she's playing with her hair. Does she even realize she's doing that? Hey, we don't have time for that. Come on, it's not like there's anyone here you need to impress. Yes, there is. Who? It's frickin' Junpei. Why are you quiet all of a sudden? Oh, forget it, Jumpy. Clueless. The chair that goes with the dresser. There's nothing particularly interesting about it. Alright, well, there's nothing to unlock in here, right? It wouldn't cover, nothing useful. Okay, I just want to make sure that wasn't what we had to unlock. Can we leave here now? I don't think... Unless this wasn't locked, right? Nothing in the display case, the doors are empty too, that's what I thought. Jumpy, where are you going? I was thinking we're going over to Lotus's room. Why? What do you mean why? I was just gonna go check up on them. Is there something wrong with that? Well, no. Come back soon. Sure thing. I'll leave the rest to you. Oh, alright. Sure, leave it to me. Alright, off you. So now it lets me. Cool. Well, this is a display case. Check it out. These plates and shit look really expensive. You wanna take a look? Damn. This is the wrong key. That means there's gotta be another one somewhere around here. Otherwise, we ain't gonna be able to open this thing. Yeah, I didn't think that key was gonna work, but... Shit, it's not opening. Alright. I don't think through your table, I just... Okay. I accidentally clicked on the thing again. Candle with a candlestick. This might come in handy. Alright. Hey, Junpei, that room is pretty dark. Don't you have something that'll give us some light? Something that'll give us some light. Oh, okay. I know, if I use these matches to light the candle. Yay! Awesome, with the light from the candle, maybe we can take a look around over there. But it gets so hot when I hold it. I want to put it down. Well, why don't you set it on top of the dresser? It's flat there, at least it won't fall over. Oh yeah, good idea. Hey, it got pretty bright. Now we can look around a little. Alright. The dresser drawer, it's locked. Wait, can I not... Why can't I cycle through... Is it this... If I want to open this... That's weird. Hey, Junpei, it's a cupboard. There's a freaking cupboard in here. Are you alright? Oh, don't give me that. Come on, a cupboard in a bedroom can only mean there's a safe in here. Really? Damn, there's nothing in here. Got me all worked up for nothing. What? A bottle full of water. I don't think we're gonna need this for anything. Yeah, I'm a little confused. Oh, what's this? A curtain. Alright. 2 pillows in a pile. Oh. Pile of pillows. This was some kind of joke? Hey, calm down. What? Anything under the blanket? Nope, nothing suspicious here. Alright. Huh? Hey, what the hell? It just got dark all of a sudden. Maybe that candle got blown out? Maybe we should go see. Oh, someone took it. The candlestick covered in melted wax on top of the dresser. Hey, what's this? On top of the candlestick looks kinda weird. You're right, it's all bumpy. What? Candlestick key? Wait, so what the hell happened to the candle, though? Yeah, okay, now I think that was just a bug or something, I don't know. Yes, it worked. Alright. What? A plate? Interesting. Alright, it looks like to that picture in the other room. So does the candlestick key work here? Let's see if this candlestick key will do anything. Yes, it opened. Alright, pull that shit open. Alright. Another plate. Alright.
Hey, Junpei, you got a minute?
Santa had shown up out of nowhere and gave Junpei no small start. Hmm?
Here, take this.
Santa pulled something out of his pocket.
A bookmark?
It looked like a bookmark. It had a 4-leaf clover in it.
What is this for? Do you want me to read a book?
Sorry for the sniffles, guys. I don't know why I suddenly just got like all sniffly.
I found it in between some of the cushions on the sofa.
Interesting.
Pretty sure it ain't gonna be any help to us, but I figured we might as well hang on to it anyway.
Hmm.
Then why don't you hold on to it?
Santa gave him a wry smile.
You know what I hate most in the world? I got 4 things. Hope, faith, love, and luck.
Jeez, Santa.
Hope, faith, love, and luck?
Damn straight.
And you hate these things?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
Not really, but...
Junpei tried to figure out how best to phrase what he wanted to say.
What does a bookmark have to do with any of that?
Well, the 4-leaf clover is luck.
Well, see, each leaf on the 4-leaf clover has a meaning to it, okay? And that meaning is pretty much those 4 words. It's like a flower language. Well, I guess it's not a flower, is it? So, leaf language, I guess? Yeah, you could call them leaf words.
Leaf words.
Junpei looked at the bookmark.
Hope, faith, love, and luck. The meaning of the leaves on a 4-leaf clover.
So, yeah, I want you to take it, okay?
Alright.
Just touching it gives me the creeps. Take the damn thing, alright?
Geez, Santa. Santa pretended to shiver with disgust and shoved the bookmark into Junpei's confused hands.
Here.
What do you want to do? I'll just take it. Who cares? What does it matter? Decided to take it after all. Why shouldn't
Alright, sure. I'll take it.
He shoved the thing into his pocket and gave Santa a last confused look.
Man, I feel a lot better now.
Alright.
That thing was a real pain, you know?
A lot of interruptions
You
in
really
this
hate those 4 words that much?
in this puzzle.
Yeah, well, they can all betray you, you know? Hope, faith, love, even your destiny.
Oh man, I think I'm gonna sneeze. What's up? Excuse me. Oh man. What happened to Santa? Junpei wondered. How had he become such a bitter person? For a moment, they looked at each other.
Well, that's not my only reason.
What?
That's not the only reason I hate the 4-leaf clover. I just can't bring myself to like the number 4.
What, worried about the 4 horsemen?
Nah, come on, man. That's just silly. Maybe back in the Dark Ages, that kind of crap scared people. But this is the 21st century, and I'm a 21st century guy. I'm a little insulted.
Then why do you hate 4 so much?
'Cause it's a half-ass number. Not
What?
the best or the worst. That's why.
What?
9 is a way better number. So what if it's last place, right? At least it's not some lame-ass middle number.
What are you...
Alright, Santa's explanation made no sense, yeah, I don't know. Junpei was even more confused than before.
Play?
Play?
I didn't think he meant any of these. What? You mean like, I don't know, I guess I don't know,
You mean,
gambling?
like, gambling?
Yeah,
Oh, it's easy.
of course. What else would I mean?
Oh man, I'm suddenly dying, guys. I'm sorry.
In Baccarat, the best possible hand totals 9.
Oh, this
They
Baccarat
call it
again.
Le Grand. But the lowest, most worthless cards, the zeros, they call Monkey.
Just like the guy in charge of this game, huh? Zero's a monkey.
Santa blinked, utterly stunned.
What?
Then he began to laugh.
Oh man, you're totally right. The guy who trapped us in here sure is one hell of a monkey.
That was when Lotus spoke up.
You know, if you think about it, the nonary game is really a lot like Baccarat.
Apparently she'd been listening.
Of course, it doesn't use any of that stupid digital root junk. You just drop the tens digit, and that's it. Still, it does have the same idea of your final number needing to be a single digit.
Oh, yeah, I guess you got a point.
And in both games, whoever has 9 wins.
The person who makes 9 wins?
Wait, did you forget already? Don't you remember what Zero said?
It is
And-
hidden,
Yeah.
but an exit can be found.
Yep.
Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9. So, if we want to get off this boat, we have to make a team whose numbers have the digital root of 9.
And only the people in that team are going to make it out alive.
Of course.
Jeez.
That's why it's called the nonary game.
What?
Huh?
You don't know? Nonary means something derived from 9, or base 9. It's derived from the Latin prefix nona, which means 9. While we're at it, the prefix for 1 is uni. You know, like the unicorn, the horse with 1 horn. 2 is bi, like binary. Binary means composed of 2 parts. 3
All right.
is tri. I'm sure you've heard that one plenty. Like trio, triple, and triangle. After that, you have quart, quinty, sext, septum, and so on. And of course, the prefix for 8 is octo, like octopus. It's
All
called
right.
that because it has 8 legs. Get it?
I see. So then Nona means 9.
Lotus nodded.
So, how many of us are trapped on this ship?
That'd be 9.
And what are the bracelet numbers we have?
They go from 1 to 9.
And our time limit? How many hours did we have?
Zero said 9 hours.
And finally, to get out of this ship,
We need to find the door with a 9 that's hidden somewhere in the
Yep.
ship.
By making a team with the digital root of 9.
Lotus nodded again.
there you have it. The number 9 is everywhere in this game.
It
He's got
is.
a real theme of 9s for this whole thing.
He
No
does.
wonder it's called the nonary game.
Creaking ship. Somewhere far away, Junpei heard the creak of stressed metal. It sounded almost like Zero laughing at them. Or the sad, desperate scream of a pig headed to the slaughterhouse. Jesus. Alright. So, We are now down to a curtain, which I don't know what the hell it's used for. And the 2 plates. What do we have here for this room? So we could check out, we've already checked out that. We could check out the bathroom, I suppose. Anything there? Hey, check this out. This is a pretty nice sofa. I know, it's a shame I can't take it back with me. Alright. Oh, wait. Actually, let's look at... Oh, okay. Hey, Junpei, that tile you've got, you think maybe you're supposed to put it in one of those empty spaces? I mean, the pattern does look kind of the same, doesn't it? He's right. I think so, too. But if that's the case, you're going to need to collect all 3 tiles, right? Don't you think we should collect all of them before you start putting them in? Okay. This is the bathroom wall. The whole wall is covered in these square tiles. I mean, I don't think we're gonna... Little thing, sofa and shower knob. I turn it and the water comes out. Whoa, look, Junpei. There's a mushroom going on. Oh my god. Oh, that's a shower head. Silly. Is there anything in the toilet? Guess not. Tank's empty too. Some toilet paper. We got 2 rolls, I guess. Alright. There's a curtain rod in the ceiling. Yeah, there is. Let's put that shower curtain on those hooks. Alright. Let's try spreading the curtain. Oh. Wow, that's pretty obvious peephole. Someone's really dedicated. Well, with a hole this big, you gotta wonder if maybe they wanted to be caught. So you're saying maybe the one getting spied on was into that shit? Maybe they're into it like those home invasion fantasies. Home invasion? Interesting. I see. What are they talking about? Lotus, you 2 are real idiots. Huh. So wait, did that do nothing for us? Why? Let's try spreading the curtains. Oh, spread it from this way? There's a hole in the curtain. If I look at it from a ways back, I can see a single tile. Alright, from here I can see what tile it is. Looks like it's 5th from the top and 3rd from the right. 5th from the top and 3rd from the right. Might as well pull it back. Alright, looking through this hole, I can see a white tile. Okay. Let's have a closer look, shall we? Nothing strange here. Nope, that thing's not budging. Well then that means... Tiled wall. Ordinary everyday tile, and that means what? So is that just nothing? Oh yeah, there's another bathroom. I see. That's the... Alright. What's up, you're going back already? I can't just leave June there by herself. What do you think, you're a knight or her protector or something? You're creeping me out. Whatever, man. I'm going. Alright, well, back to the bathroom. And then it was this one. Here it is. Yes, this one is loose. I think I can get under it with my nails, and yes! Alright, somehow this plate was fit back there, I guess. Alright. Alright. Let's leave. Now, I do want to take a look. Okay, it does look like it does just look like an elephant, kind of. I don't know if we need to make this exact image in the other room, so that's why I wanted to look at it. Let's head back, I guess. Alright. There's a tile in the frame. So I guess I'm supposed to put tiles in the empty space. Alright. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. This definitely goes like this. Huh. No, I feel like that was the right way. I feel like that's right? That definitely looks like it fits. Because we can't, we can't move this left one. That looks right? There we go, okay. Yes, I did it! There, picture complete. And there goes the frame. What's this? What do you mean, what's this? Pretty obvious, isn't it? It's a hole in the wall. Like a hidden safe or something, you know? Anyway, let's take a look. I think there's something inside. Mars key! We did it! Junpei messed around a bit with the key he had and looked blankly at the picture that slid down.
What's the deal with this picture anyway?
Santa had only been mumbling to himself, but it drew Lotus's attention. She looked at the picture and paused.
I think I've seen this picture before.
Have you?
Where?
In a book. There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory. I saw this picture in his book.
What's this interesting theory?
Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
What?
Man, I can't deal with this. Just listening to you talk about it is giving me a headache.
Santa put his hands on his head as though he were in great pain. Lotus merely arced an eyebrow in his direction and continued.
It's not a difficult concept to grasp. In essence, he states that the shape of living organisms and their behavioral patterns are transmitted through a field not visible to the eye.
What part of that isn't difficult, exactly?
Lotus did not look pleased.
All right, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
Telepathy?
Yes, telepathy. Well, perhaps not exactly telepathy, but it's close enough for a simple approximation.
Santa suddenly burst into laughter.
Are you serious? Telepathy? Who do you think we are? Kids from the 70s? I can't believe someone would actually do serious research on something like that.
Yes, I agree.
Lotus's response was surprisingly curt. Junpei had expected at least some conflict.
I read the book, but I can hardly say I understood it. I'm in no position to defend or condemn anything it said. It was probably just someone latching onto a statistical outlier from some study and turning it into a ridiculous theory. There's no scientific merit to any of it, I'm sure. But even so, Anyway, I saw a picture like that one in his book.
Lotus indicated the picture they'd all been looking at. After a moment, she walked up to the strange picture, examined it, and then spoke.
Hey, what do you think this picture looks like?
Santa answered first.
What do you mean? Isn't it just like abstract or something like that? It's just black and white scribbles. There's no meaning there. That's it.
What about you, Junpei? Does it look like anything to you?
I guess it looks like...
What? I mean, I certainly see... I think I see like an elephant, like the legs, the body, and then the nose, right? But I have to pick one of these options. A man's face, I don't see that. A butterfly, I don't see that. A koi, I don't see that. A dog? No. A small boat floating in a lake? What the hell's a funny rinpa? Why do I have this weird shit to pick from? Oops. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Let's see. What would I say is like the closest? I definitely don't see a man's face. I was trying to see if I could see, like, I'm trying to look at the white. You know when you have like those illusion puzzles and you're only looking at the black, but then there's actually something hidden in the white? I was trying to see if there was something like that, but I'm not really seeing anything. I don't know. Forget. Let's just pick
Small
something.
boat floating in a lake. That's the front of the boat, and then there's the oars sticking out.
Junpei indicated parts of the picture that looked exactly like the other parts.
Nope, you're wrong.
Lotus smiled
This is a
triumphantly.
dog.
The dog?
See? Like this.
What? Lotus pointed out the parts of the picture, and eventually a dog took shape in them. Yeah, I don't see a dog at all. Oh. That's kind of crazy, but I guess? It's a Boston Terrier. We have that kind of dog. It looks as though she had a point. Yeah, I guess I see it now. Yep. I even have a Boston Terrier and I didn't see that at all, but now I can't unsee it. It was a dog. Santa also nodded in agreement.
So, now we know what it's a picture of, but I don't see how...
I almost picked dog just for the hell of it, too, just because it was an actual animal closer to, an elephant like I thought I saw. Lotus nodded and began to speak.
A TV show from Great Britain did an experiment once. They took two similar pictures. Both of them were difficult to identify, initially. But once you figured out the answer, you couldn't see it as anything else. These two pictures. The first was a woman wearing a hat. The other one, well, to make it easier, let's just say it was this picture of a dog. So, their experiment. First, they sent the picture to other parts of the world, outside the reach of British airwaves. To Ireland, the US, Africa, Europe, etc. Then, in each country, they gathered a number of test subjects, roughly 1,000 people. They were shown the two pictures and asked, what does this picture look like to you? The results weren't really interesting on their own. 9.2% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. 3.9% saw the dog in the dog picture.
Well, if this is actually like accurate numbers, even if it's not, at least only 3.9% of people saw the dog, because I did not see that shit at all.
Then, 2 days later, they aired a new program on their show. During the 30-minute show, they broadcast the dog picture and its solution. The audience was estimated to be 200,000 people. After the broadcast, it was a safe bet that the number of people who knew the solution to the dog picture was at least that many. After another 2 days passed, they gathered more research subjects from areas outside the reach of British TV and radio. This time, they only found a sample of roughly 850 people. Naturally, none of them had participated in the first test. They were, however, given the same tests and the same two pictures. The results were startling. 10% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. The previous test sat at a 9.2% success rate. Not much of a change statistically. The dog picture, however, produced a very different result. The percentage of people able to successfully find the dog, it went from 3.9% to 6.8%, a very significant increase.
Yeah, I guess.
So do you understand? Do you realize the significance of this experiment? There was no way the second group could have seen the picture. They lived far away from Britain and couldn't have seen it. But even so, it was only the success rate for the dog picture that went up. Why? How did that happen?
I
What does it
mean,
mean?
that's also only 2 tests. You know, like, that's not a very good sample size. It could just mean that the second group was able to discern what was in the picture a little better. But anyway, Lotus looked back and forth from Junpei to Santa and back again. Normally calm and collected, she looked now as though she were very nearly possessed and there was something manic about her manner. I mean, I guess in a way you could translate it a little bit to this game, you know? This could be a, you know, statistical test by 0, and that could be what this is, like, hinting at, is, you know, people have done this before us, and, you know, people will do this after us, and 0's just testing people, you know? Santa took an involuntary step backward. Junpei didn't budge and stared straight back into Lotus's eyes.
Oh, wait, does this have something to do with that field? Or whatever it was that you were talking about earlier? A field not visible to the eye. So, if more people know the answer, then that information will pass through the field. Huh.
Psych!
What? Her manner suddenly shifted and Lotus smiled broadly at Junpei and Santa. She waved her hand dismissively, doing her best to laugh the whole confrontation off.
I was just kidding. You really shouldn't take me seriously. Well, I mean, the things I just told you about are true. They really did happen. But the results of that experiment really aren't anything to go by. They could have easily falsified them.
They're not even falsified,
In
it's
the
just...
end, I'm sure they were just in it for the ratings.
Only 2
They
tests.
are a TV station after all.
At last, it seemed that Santa had gained control of his composure.
Right. Man, I gotta admit, you had me there for a minute. I, really thought you were serious.
Of course not. Like I told you before, I'm sure it's all just pseudoscience.
Oh, okay, right.
Santa and Lotus laughed and gave one another jovial claps on the shoulder. Junpei, however, didn't feel so much like laughing. Something felt wrong, unclear.
All right, enough nonsense.
Huh.
We've got the key. Let's get out of here.
Word.
Lotus and Santa walked away from the picture, but Junpei stayed staring at the picture of the dog.
Huh. A field not visible to the naked eye. Morphogenetic field.
The more he thought about it, the more his head hurt. Alright. Well, let's head back. Alright, let's go to the hallway. I'll go get June, you guys head to the door. Okay, roger that. Alright, well... Yes, it unlocked. Good job, Junpei. Good, now we can get going. Come on, what are you guys standing around for? Let's get out of here. Come on, Jumpy, let's go. Alright, let's go. Alright, guys, so on the note of this door opening, we made it through that puzzle. You found it! I pushed this episode a little longer than some of the other ones because I wanted to finish this puzzle. There was a lot of talking and stuff like that, but let's save this. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this episode. It was very interesting. We had another puzzle that we hadn't done before when we go through door 5. Next episode will be doing whatever is left until we regroup, and then I'm guessing once we regroup it's gonna be maybe similar. I don't know if I'm gonna we'll see. If I start feeling like I've heard it before, I'll start skipping through until we get to the or maybe I'll use the flowchart to skip to making the choice for the 7th door, you know? But I want to make sure I get, you know, this whole storyline understood and everything, but yeah, we had a lot of interesting, theories from the different characters. This was a very, little long doorway. I feel like going through the other one wasn't quite as long. This might have been... I can't remember if going through door 5 was where we got, the Titanic story from 7, but either way, we got a story from each different person, or just some kind of long talking sequence, which isn't a bad thing. It's more development for characters that we, you know, especially characters like Lotus, who we didn't have really any development for before. But yeah, it's interesting stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing what this next ending we're heading to is, and I'm sure as we finish some of these other sections, obviously we've already gone through door 5, and now we're going through door 4, which means the next ending, regardless of which door we have to go through initially, we'll be able to just blast through it, you know, and skip through a lot of the dialogue. So the next ending should come a little quicker as we, go through the stuff we've already done multiple times, you know, and are able to skip as we slowly learn everything and all that. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. I will be back for the rest of getting this ending, maybe next episode or possibly the one after. Who knows how long it'll take. We'll see. Alrighty, guys, see ya next time.